We are back in the land of the Christian comics.
Any news of the Philistines?
Last I heard, Saul was fighting them in Azekah. Again.
And they
Azeroth.
still have Bethlehem under siege.
Ah, Bethlehem. How I miss that place.
I like his deep voice.
This is a quiet place. How long have you been here?
Close to a year now, I think. Eleazar?
A little over a year.
David has 600 men now. I am pleased to be one of them. Saul does not seem to be dealing with the Philistines, so I am glad David is.
It's sort of like Saul is Obama or something, not dealing with ISIS and stuff, since he funded them, so maybe Saul is funding the Philistines.
I was getting tired of only looking at this behemoth's ugly mug.
He has such a sweet face. What's not to love about it?
Give anything for a drink of water from the well of Bethlehem.
I would like to do something for him, for saving my city of Keilah.
I am also in David's debt.
What do you have in mind,
Hey,
Shaman?
blowjob.
Have you ever been to Bethlehem? It's lovely this time of night.
I think they're going to a brothel. So is this... Hey, Cheshire
My
Beam.
spear is hungry.
Spear! Rated R Superstar. Is there anything here now?
This incident occurred while David was at the cave of Adullam.
And 3 of the 30 chief went down. And 3 of the 30 chief. Shouldn't it be chiefs? I don't know. And 3 of the 30 chief went down and came to David in the harvest time unto the cave of Adullam. And the troop of the Philistines pitched in the valley of Rephaim. Rephaim. Sounds familiar. Was it sort of like Nephilim but different, or... Damn it. I should re-google it.
Warriors of Israel, from where did you come?
We come from Adullam. We are on a mission for our Lord David.
The Philistines control this place. King Saul has forsaken us. Have you come to aid us?
Well, actually, we just came...
Of course, we are at your service. I am Joshua, and you are...
I am known as Neriah, and I need your help. My sister, Nera, was kidnapped by a repulsive Philistine. I can show you where they are.
Lead on, my lady.
It should be like an optional quest to rescue. Oh, that bro, fuck it.
I can't do that.
Like, you know, let her be gang raped by the Philistines. I don't give a fuck. But she's giving... fucking, I thought it was an enemy because of the red circle under him. God damn it. Yeah, but she would be giving a fuck to the Philistines. Hehehe. Rape jokes are funny. Spatty, 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 spatty. Patty the spatty.
I can't do that.
Killed him in one kick.
I can't do that.
Oh yeah.
I can't do that.
Die, bitch. Hey, you, don't run away. Smack.
I can't do that.
Come on.
I can't do that.
Give me a moment to breathe. It's like I move forward to kill one group of dudes, and then another one arrives immediately.
Can't do that.
Die, you bitch. Und. Hey, don't kill, what's his name? Shama. Sammy boy. Oh, Sammy boy. I guess I should check the loot. If there's some new crap to equip. Yes, this is better. I guess this is a bit better. I suppose. Ooh. Oh. Let's check the other guys.
Let's go.
Don't go yet. I'm checking your equipment, you asshole. His armor is godly, even though it's common and stuff. Ooh. Ooh.
Let's crack some skull. Time to shine.
Ooh.
For the glory of the Lord!
This shield is badass. Same stuff. I guess we are ready to go.
Follow me. Time to shine.
There's this one Catholic guy called E. Michael Jones, and he wrote a book called Libido Dominandi, like the libido dominates, about how the sexual revolution and liberation or whatever of the 60s is just actually a way to control people. And I haven't read the book or anything, but I've seen like plenty of his interviews and YouTube videos and stuff. So yeah, I felt like,
Can't do that.
I don't know, I was just thinking yesterday when I was in the shower how, like when I was a kid, like a teenager. Oh, hey, you guy,
I
die.
Can't do that.
What? Don't brandish your fucking shield and weapon and shit. That's
Can't
not
do that.
polite.
I can't do that.
You.
I can't do that.
Hey, that's a bad guy. Bitch. Bitch got a penis. Alright, they're dead now. And boxes to break. It's like, it's a bowl. Why do you have to spear the bowl to get the money? Can't, like, or I guess it's underneath and it's like too pedestrian to like lift it up with your hand and see what's underneath. Like, no, you have to break it, of course. But yeah, like, I remember like thinking when I was a teenager and stuff, how like, oh, like how people used to be sexually so repressed back in the day before the 60s and the sexual revolution. But that's, like, when you really think about it, it's a completely retarded claim. Seems like, look at the generation of my grandparents, like my mom, like they had several,
I can't do that.
she has several sisters and brothers, whereas like
Can't do that.
like the generation of my grandparents, they used to have like big families, and then the like my generation is like maybe 2 children or something, like on average, I guess. Whoa, so much crap. Taskmaster, okay. You die.
Thank you so much
Huh?
for helping my
can't
sister.
do
So-
It was our pleasure.
Was the sister here or something?
Require an
I
escort
guess.
home to your husband.
My husband. My husband.
No,
is
and I'm a
dead.
common whore. I sell
He
myself
was
on the
killed
street.
trying to defend the village when the Philistines came.
My condolences.
Yeah, the Philistines came many
Peace
times.
I
eh?
leave with you. My peace I give to you. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not be afraid, for he is now with the Lord.
Thank you. The man responsible is named Dakar. He does
It's my
not
turn.
deserve to live.
Is
Thank
this
you.
Dakar still
My
in
axe was
Bethlehem?
getting a bit thirsty.
If so, I would love to have a talk. Let's do this.
Follow me.
Don't run yet, you dumb bitch.
For the Lord.
I thought you'd never ask.
I guess it's good enough.
Time to do the Lord's
But
bidding.
yeah, like, yeah, when I was... Oh yeah, not, I talk about my teenagers' stupid ideas already, but like, yeah, like back in the day, like, you know, before, when most people in society, they lived in like rural areas and they were farmers and shit, they used to have big families, and you know what that implies? That they had sex several times. But then, like, when the society has become more urbanized and liberal, people have less children, which doesn't necessarily imply that they have less sex, but still, at least, like, well, the end product of having sex, the amount of it has lessened, at least. Oh fuck.
I can't do that.
Oh no.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
I don't wanna die. So yeah, okay, let's read this first.
The cave of Adullam was located about 15 miles west of Bethlehem. This incident occurred while the Philistines...
And David was then in an anhold, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. I guess that's how, like, you pronounce it
occupied
properly.
Bethlehem, and most of the
Bethlehem,
area between
Bethlehem.
it and the cave of Adullam.
But yeah, like, so clearly people have known how to have sex for, I don't know, like thousands of years as well, ever since humanity has existed, pretty much. And it's not like they've done lots of it, but like and I guess the main difference between now and in the like old days, in let's say the rural days, contrast like old days as they're like the rural days, and nowadays is the urban age. Like the difference is that so many bad guys.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Oh fuck, it's a Lieutenant Grant.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Okay, kill that guy first. Oh fuck. Oh damn, come fuck.
I can't do that.
Wait, this is the... okay, not this one. Oh, a trap. Bees? What the fuck? Okay, bees, more bees. Oh, that's actually pretty nice when it hits. So I'm alone. No! I should use the trap and then the bees Hey, fuck you guys. Have to be sneaky. Whoa, that wasn't so sneaky. Damn ass nigger figs. Nigger figs. So, like the fig tree with niggers in it. Sounds bad, okay. Right. You came back to life. My hero. Okay. We survived thanks to my kiting abilities.
We shall smite them. Let's go.
This isn't so good. Yeah, this is crap. Crap. I guess I don't need any of this. But yeah, so maybe like if we look at the upper class in Victorian England, like they might have been sexually so repressed that they really needed some sort of liberation, but I think like the, I don't know, 20s already, if not sooner, like got rid of these like hang-ups, so they didn't have any need for the sexual liberation anymore, even in, I don't know, in London or anywhere else. So it's basically bullshit. Like the liberation is just like E. Michael Jones argues, is the sexual liberation is actually sexual enslavement, like enslave to your baser desires and stuff.
Watch out!
Are you all right, my lady?
I'm fine. Thank you.
She's a traitor. I think she's
I'll
betraying us. She sounds so suspicious. She's like Cersei. Fuck. Die, you fucking bitches. Ho ho ho. Right, yeah, this is absolute garbage. Yeah, these are better. Okay.
Let's do this.
I only have this one guy. And they're just like, hey! But yeah, I think that people nowadays, especially nowadays, like probably not in the 60s when the, you know, hippies were screwing around sex, drugs and rock and roll, like I think they probably had lots of sex, but nowadays when you look at all this, you know, even though people claim to be polyamorous and shit and all that, but I don't think they actually have that much sex with people. I think they mostly just like I don't know, watch porn and on the internet and masturbate and stuff instead of having actual sex. So like even though like if the aim of the sexual liberation was to like get people to act out their sexuality like more openly and stuff, and more frequently or whenever they want, I think it's just it has done the opposite. Like instead of, because
Can't do that.
it's basically what it has. Ooh, the dean of a university. Fuck you, bitch.
I can't do that.
Oh fuck! I need some bread.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Oh fuck.
I can't do that.
Ow. Ouch. More
I
bread.
Can't do that.
Eat more.
I can't.
No, I cannot eat more bread. It's still on cooldown.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Bitch. And there's a spawn here. Like magic. Doesn't sound very Christian to me. Sounds like witchcraft. Who is this David we are working for?
My spear is hungry.
Thank you.
That sounds...
Axe was getting a bit thirsty.
Time to shine.
Good. My axe is ready for battle.
And my axe, yes. Okay, let's get rid of other cheap shit. Yeah, this is pretty garbage too.
For the glory of the Lord.
Okay, I guess. Textiles. Ebulium.
Let's go.
For the glory.
Let's go.
So yeah, I don't think that people they like like okay, and also if people they become like transgender and shit, like maybe they have lots of sex, but it's like a completely pointless sex since they cannot have any offspring or anything, and yeah, like the point I was trying to make about like this. I don't know, like since sex has become so like commercialized since the sexual revolution and stuff, is that it's not about like creating some sort of like emotional bond with your partner or anything. It's just about like using them as some sort of like a dildo or whatever. That's basically what the aim or what the sexual revolution has brought upon us. And I guess you can argue whether that was the point from the beginning or if it's a byproduct, and I don't really wanna get into that right now. Yeah, like I've heard the argument say many times that sex is like it's a natural like component of physiology, or like just like taking a dump or something, and well, it's not. Like there's I guess I can stash this crap. I think there's a big difference between taking a shit and having sex with somebody.
My turn.
Like
Thank you. My axe was getting.
and sure, I can understand that there's like some sort of
I thought you'd never ask.
biological compulsion
How are you?
for both actions, but wait, this is level 10. This is, but I don't have the guy who could. I don't know. Just sell this crap. Is there? Okay. Bless.
What can I do for you?
What are you doing, Mon?
Welcome.
Donate. I had to donate like those grain and stuff, I suppose. This is actually quite good. I guess I should buy it just for fun.
Time to do the Lord's bidding.
This isn't like, yeah.
For the glory of the Lord.
This is so much better than his crappy hammer, so yeah, I think it's worth it.
What can I do for you?
Although I don't usually like buying equipment unless they're like really legendary and stuff. Okay, we're here. But like, I think that like why it's so easy to entice like especially teenagers into believing all of the bullshit about the sexual liberation
Let's do this.
and revolution and stuff is because like of course when you're a teenager you want lots of sex and stuff, but you don't know much about it or anything, so you're like you know, you think like, oh, if you have like this liberal attitude towards it, then it'll be easier for you to score and stuff. But I don't really think it even makes you, especially like if you're a guy, like I don't know, if you're a liberal, like nobody wants to fuck you unless you're like, I don't know, really
I can't do that.
attractive by nature or something. But like just women don't find, because they're like, you know, liberal guys, they're too submissive and stuff, like yeah, beta males and stuff. But I don't know, I'm going off a tangent. But yeah, all of this, like, I don't know, like, even though like nowadays sex is everywhere in the media and like in the advertisement and stuff, of course, you see sexy ladies on the streets and stuff. And although like in Britain the Muslim mayor or whatever is gonna ban it and stuff, and I don't actually think it's such a bad idea. And it's not, although I'm not against banning stuff,
I can't do that.
but like, whoa,
I can't do that.
even back when I was like
Can't do that.
a teenager, I thought like, and advertisement is like the fact that you have to pretty much look at advertisement just when you walk down the street and stuff, and it's everywhere, is a violation of human rights. And yeah, I agree, but at least nowadays I don't watch TV, so I don't have to look at ads so much, and with computer you can use ad block, so it's much better. So yeah, so generally I'm not against, I don't know, censoring most kinds of advertisements, since it's completely like manipulative and stuff, but that's also besides the point. But yeah, all of this, you know, sex stuff is not about, it doesn't really make you more, I don't know, sexually active or anything. Like, it's just a scam to make you think like, oh, if you believe in these modern pseudo hedonistic ideologies, is actually gonna make you give you more pleasure, but actually it doesn't. And the three mighty men brake through the host of the Philistines and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. Nevertheless he would not drink thereof, but poured it out unto the Lord. More cups to break. Da, 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 da. Hey, don't. Fuck you, fucking guys. And so yeah, it's like, I guess in some way, all of the transgender. What is that chicken attack? What? Is this Zelda? If I kill too many chickens, they will like gang rape us all. I guess I like accidentally hit the chicken when I hit this guy, and then I aggroed it. But yeah, I think it's somehow like natural byproduct of all of the like sexual, like sex has, since 16s on, sex is not like a natural action of like tenderness between two people. Is more like this political statement.
David had not ordered the men to get the water. He was only expressing a desire.
Okay. And David longed and said, "Oh, that one would give me drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate." So I guess it was like really good water. Anyway, but like, yeah, the sexual,
Can't do that.
revolution stuff, like it's created just this idea, like I think many of these polyamorous people, they're probably just polyamorous in their mind. Like maybe they'd like to be screwing around with a lot of different people, but they're actually just sitting by their computers and I don't know, like spamming internet forums about their Borg-like sexual oneness agenda and stuff, and pretending like, oh, I'm so attractive, and like thinking that being slutty increases your attractiveness. And yeah, so it's like the sex has become like there's like some feminists and stuff who say that the natural product of sex, a woman getting pregnant, like it's a parasite, and I agree with the statement, like a sort of ironic and humorous way.
Fell in love.
But she didn't betray us, so I'm disappointed. But yeah, like some women celebrate getting an abortion like it's some, I don't know, fashion statement and stuff. And that's what like sex has been deprived of all of it's been taken out of the natural world into like politics and stuff. Hey, don't fucking
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Ouch.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Ho ho ho, critical hit. Okay, can I use these new weapons? Yes, it's slightly better, I suppose. Slightly better.
Finally, time to start swinging.
Swinging my ass. Shit sword. Okay, this is...
Now's the... I've been wanting to stretch my legs.
Stretch my cock. Okay.
I thought you...
Let's crack some skulls.
Let's crack some asses. Because yeah, like it may not sound like a completely, like it sounds counterintuitive to say that all of this free sex stuff would lead to actually people having less sex, but it's like it's more like some chore or something, and instead of, because like when a man and a woman, they live, they spend a lot of time together, whether it's like boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife. It's not like sex comes naturally at some point. It's not usually something you have to plan like that. Also, all of this like consent, like there was some app, supposedly like cell phone app, when before two people have sex they have to both like click on the app like I consent to sex, but that's not how it works, because it's not something you plan, because it's not some rational thing. It's not like when you, I don't know, buy a car, or you have to sign the contract and you have to read it and it's like a rational thing. It's like it's completely idiotic, but yeah. And he said, "Be it far from me, O Lord, that I should do this. Is it not this the blood of the men that went in jeopardy of their lives? Therefore he would not drink it. These things did these three mighty men." Okay. So are they still talking about the water from the well? I guess. Arak. Ooh. Can I... Is this better? Max damage? No, it's lower. No, it's not so good, I guess.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Time to shine.
Good. My axe is ready for battle.
And my
Let's
axe,
do
yes,
this.
yes. Maybe because it is like a... I don't know, it's just... It's really like unnatural, and like... Yeah, one thing that the sexual liberation stuff has, like, it has... that and I guess other aspects of modernity, they have sort of like diminished the borders between what is
Can't do that.
private and what is public, like both with sexuality, because like in the old days, like at least in Finland and like in East Asia, I think like even men and women like holding hands in public, that was sort of like frowned upon, and yeah, I do think that maybe it's a bit too excessive to, I don't know, like condemn somebody for that, but nowadays it's like, yeah, you can pretty much, I don't know, like some people advocate like you should be able to just screw on the streets or whatever and have no shame over anything, and women, feminists doing slut walks and stuff. And because in the old days, like I pointed out, like people used to have sex, but they just didn't advertise it. Like there was this thing, you know, it's something you do with your, you know, husband or wife, and you don't advertise about it in public. Like maybe, you know, you brag about it with your friends or something, but it's still private. But nowadays, like with especially like in the last 10 years or so with, you know, Twitter and Facebook, people telling all their private stuff there. But even like in the, I don't know, last 50 years with just media becoming more prevalent and stuff, like, you know, gossip about how celebrities...
I thought you'd never.
Let's do this.
who celebrities are screwing with right now, and all of this. Like this has also diminished the barrier between private life and public life, and this is of course like it's problem both with with just I missed one of those caches, but well, yeah, diminished the barrier in like in private life, but also in, you know, when it comes to your political rights, human rights, with the NSA spying on you all the time and stuff, and people just, you know, they're okay with it and stuff. And I don't know if it's like anyway intentional with the sexual liberation. Was this part of the goal or something? But I guess they work together to like dehumanize us and shit. But now let's watch the comic, and then I'm gonna quit
Have you
after
noticed
that.
how Joshua Beam and Eleazar have become friends with Shama? They are 3 best friends already.
Where are they anyway? It's time for them to start drills.
Drink this booze.
Here is a token of my appreciation for saving Keilah. Water from the well at Bethlehem.
We would not give you a gift that costs nothing.
Yes, but the Philistines had to pay the price. It cost them 100 lives. The Lord forbid that I ever again endanger the life of any of my men through my careless words or acts. I cannot drink this water.
So wasn't that, I don't know, even more endangering their lives or something? Well, anyway, I'm gonna quit this thing